What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Diecast Emporium video. This one's going to be a little bit unusual, but it was a video requested by multiple people on the Emporium Instagram page. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take a quick look at the differences between the Diecast Masters Caterpillar 336E hybrid excavator and its predecessor, the Norscot Cat 336EH hybrid excavator. So we'll start off with the one that came out first. One of the biggest complaints that I had with this model is the bucket. The bucket itself has extremely weird looking teeth, and they don't even come all the way to the end of the bucket. But unlike most Norscot excavators, this bucket was removable. The quick coupler doesn't look realistic at all, but it simply is there for functionality, and it was a nice inclusion for its time. On the back here, you'll notice that it says hybrid, and then on the Diecast Masters updated one, you have a warning graphic there, and also they changed or filled in the vents here. You can see that they've got some nice black fill where it's plain on the Norscot one. Looking at the top of the Norscot one, there's a lot of hydraulic detail. Kind of difficult to do this, but try to do it. Whereas the Diecast Masters one is a little bit more nicely done. Also, as you can see, if you look at the top of your screen, it transitions from black to yellow, whereas on the Diecast Masters, the hydro lines remain black all the way up the boom and stick. Additionally, as you can see here, no modification has been done to this model whatsoever, but you can see how unstable it is. And you could probably fix that by tightening up a couple of these screws underneath, but the screws were really, really tight on my model, so I wasn't going to risk, stripping a screw out trying to get it to tighten up a little bit. But even there, you can see how wobbly the undercarriage is. Whereas on the Diecast Masters one, it is much, much sturdier. See, applying the same amount of force, yet nothing is happening. Obviously, a big difference is the color of the two buckets. The newer one has the black bucket, whereas the older one has the yellow bucket. And of course, the new one has the operator behind the controls, which I know are basically you hate it or you love it. There's really no in between, and that's fine. We're all entitled to our own opinions. In terms of the back of the counterweight, pretty identical. The tracks themselves, in terms of detail, again, pretty identical. Nothing really out of the ordinary there whatsoever. Also, on the Diecast Masters version, you can see that there is a pin right here, and there is not a pin here. It's kind of colored in. So I don't know if that's just so it's not so obtrusive or so people can kind of push it outwards. I'm not sure what the dealio is there. But both of these models are great excavators. They are affordable excavators. And it was nice to see Diecast Masters kind of just update this one a little bit. Again, with the nice perforations up here for the grill work, some warning labels. Really, it just makes it look that much better. It's the details that count, for sure. So I hope this video helped the handful of you who asked me to do a comparison video of the two. Like I said before, they're both great models. It really just depends on, at least in my opinion, if you want the guy behind the operator's controls or if you don't. Otherwise, all things being equal, aside from a few additional details and decals, these two are identical. So as always, guys, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you soon. Take care.